Next week, the NAACP Memphis branch is bringing the community together for a conversation on unity and healing. In honor of the National Day of Racial Healing, the organization is hosting a statewide discussion focused on understanding and strengthening racial connections all across our city. Joining us now to talk more about the event is Vicki Terry, the Executive Director of the NAACP Memphis branch. Vicki, good to have you back on 3 at 3, and happy belated birthday. You're looking great over there. You just don't age, do you?
No, I hope not.
No, you're doing it well, for sure.
Thank you.
Let's start off with the National Day of Racial Healing. Why is this needed today?
Oh my goodness, Alex, with the way that our country is in, not just the country, but our city, we need to make sure that we come together as a community, and we're doing this with the different ethnic backgrounds. So people from different walks of life, we're going to gather together, we're going to try to talk about what we can do to heal the systemic racism that goes on in our city and even the state. This is a first-time thing for Tennessee. Others have done it in the past, but Tennessee, the NAACP, we are making it a first for the
I have
state.
to ask you, though, a lot of people may wonder, do we still have shared values today?
Of course we do. You know, you and I probably have shared values, but we are so different with some of the things that we think about. Some of the people that are going to be on the panel, we're going to have someone from the Latino community, someone from the Jewish community, someone from, of course, the African American community, and there are just going to be a host of people. It's going to be a panel, and we're going to talk about our own things that go on in our head, our own values, and we're just going to try to come together with some sort of agreement.
When you have a conversation like this or conversations like this, are we talking about really putting it on the table, though? Because a lot of times we don't always be as forthcoming as we should be to really address some of these issues.
That's what we're going to do. We want to make sure that everybody puts it on the table and it comes straight from the heart. We want to try to make connections with each other, and we want it to be heartfelt. We want everybody to talk about how they truly feel. And what do you think we can do to make this better?
I'm wondering, though, Vicki, how do we, I know this will be talked about as well, but how do we begin healing from the impacts of things like racism, discrimination, sexism, or whatever?
Well, Alex, to be perfectly honest, it's going to be a difficult job because it has, if we think about the almost April 4th, we will be, celebrating not celebrating, but commemorating the death of Dr. King. And this has been going on 50 plus years that I know about because, I just turned 50 yesterday. But anyway,
I got you there.
Anyway, I think that once we as a community come together and we put it down, maybe we're gonna, have to do it on several different occasions. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be a one-day thing, but it's gonna be something that we're gonna have to continue to do. Work together and say, hey, let's, you do this part, I do this. And then once we start getting all of these ideas together, I think that we as Memphians can really work on healing this racial discrimination.
And as we talk about this, though, are we relying mainly on state leaders, city leaders, county leaders, or is this more of a grassroots thing? Who needs to be a part of this?
Everyone. I think everyone needs to be a part, but we're starting off with some of our state president. She's going to be one of the panelists. We have, as I said, someone from the Latino community. I think Mauricio
Calvo, right.
He's the executive director there. And we also have Bishop Marvin Thomas. He is a national board member for the NAACP as well. And I think we have, of course, Pastor Keith Norman. He's one of our favorites. He's also a big part, plays a big part in the NAACP as well.
Very quickly here, where do we need to be? And is this also going to be via Zoom? Is it going to be virtual also?
Yes, of course. We're going to make sure that it's virtual Zoom. We are going to be at First Baptist Broad on Tuesday, 5:30 to 6:30. We're not going to hold everybody long. We're just going to make sure that you get in there and you be able to listen and perhaps ask some questions afterwards.
Vicki, let the healing begin.
Yes,
Good
yes.
to see you as always.
It
And
is
again,
great
happy
seeing you.
belated birthday.
Thank you.
Did you say 25?
I did, but
I
you
thought
know,
I did. Okay.
you can add an additional
We got
25
you.
to it, okay?
Looking good as always.
Thank you. I
All
appreciate
right,
that.
a short break. Back in a moment.